today starts from a generator which converts energy into electricity that travels from power stations to our homes that power our lives. However, with uncertainty surrounding the utility, what if this process was to change in the future? The environment and technology are two major uncertainties affecting the development of the electricity supply industry. A major source of energy in 2017 is non-renewable fossil fuels, which currently supplies 95% of our electricity needs. This provides the industry with the challenge of finding renewable sources of energy before the fossil fuels eventually run out. Technological developments have introduced natural gases as a source of electricity, undercutting coal as a cheap source, and the demand for solar power is higher than ever has been before. This raises many questions for those working within the electricity supply industry. Environmental questions such as, does renewable energy have the capacity to facilitate the needs of the Australian public, and will the renewable sources of energy work as efficiently as non-renewable sources? Technological questions are also acknowledged, such as, will electricity be more frequently used as a resource, such as electricity taking over oil in powering cars? Will there be incentives for new technology to be developed with non-renewable resources becoming increasingly cheaper? What if technology does not develop in order to meet the needs of the growing population? The relationship between the environment and technology is clear, and therefore influences combined can shape the view of a different world outlook in 2040.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping let me exist while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
2040. Australia is more desert than natural environment, as fiscal policy abandoned any priority for the environment many years ago. Technology is the forefront of society. Invention, innovation, and investment drives the economy of leading nations upwards, while those have-nots suffer at their expense. Governments having sold off all change-bearing electricity infrastructure, therefore have little to no influence on changes to the supply. All known commercial oil reserves appear to be depleted. The growth of technology and strained global electricity supplies has meant war appears imminent. The refugee crisis looms larger every day, as the upper class appear unaffected by waning basic human rights to food and shelter that many are now faced with. Artificial intelligence, it seems, will be humanity's Icarus. Society's endless pursuit for technological advancement and power has largely been at the expense of any forms of nature. Artificial intelligence, however, seems to recognise a regard for nature and the importance of an ecological balance. It would seem an irony exists in all of this, but it would seem to be too late for humanity.
After years of reliance on unrenewable energy sources, coupled with our waning interest to secure a viable future for our environment, has left an enormous impact on the way we provide electricity to the population. The consequence of these actions is that a large percentage of Earth's environment has become barren and desolate due to excessive pollution and mining for resources. This has forced outlying population groups to move into cities in order to secure proper living standards, placing a greater strain on an already overburdened electricity network. The overuse of fossil fuels has also depleted much of the planet's reserve, and oil has become the single most valuable resource in the entire world, which only the rich and powerful possess. Since we were never concerned with environmental sustainability, research and development of renewable energy avenues ceased to be continued as we doubled down on combustion-based technology. As a result, when fossil fuels became depleted, all fossil fuel technologies such as cars became redundant as there was no fuel available. However, the rich and powerful that control the little oil that is left still enjoy continued use of such technologies. In contrast, the low and medium income population cannot afford this and instead rely on manual labor as a substitute for technology. Timeline. 2020. After winning the election and starting his second term in office, President Trump abolishes any government funding for research and development of renewable energy resources. All major countries soon follow his lead and cease all funding. 2025, Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research announces that due to excessive pollution, deforestation, and mining, 60% of the world's flora and fauna have been wiped out and made extinct. 2030, the world is crippled by devastating oil prices as reserves run dry, and all recent attempts to discover new oil wells have yielded little success. The only remaining oil supplies is controlled by ExxonMobil and Royal Dutch Shell, transforming both companies into global superpowers and turning the market into an oligopoly. 2035, the UN finishes undertaking a study that finds that 90% of the world's population can now be found in 6 major cities: Los Angeles, Rio de Janeiro, London, Mumbai, Beijing, and Sydney. 2040, after years of excessive stress on the electrical grid and exponentially increasing population, the Mumbai power station suffers a catastrophic explosion, killing thousands. However, the surrounding population, consisting of millions, if not billions, are left without any power and feel the impact.
In this ideal world, human intelligence and technological capabilities have come together seamlessly to create an environmentally sustainable utopia, where the risk of further aggravating climate change is practically non-existent, and society is able to generate more than enough energy with little inconvenience or cost to itself. Humans have mastered the art of incorporating energy creation into their everyday routine. Activities such as walking the dog, cleaning the house, and going for a jog around the neighborhood enable people to generate energy from the physical demands of the task, meaning that the more strenuous the task, the more energy it will be able to generate and store for later use in personalized battery packs. People have become far more motivated to engage in physical activity, reducing rates of obesity and disengagement within the workplace and classroom. These advancements have also significantly reduced general dependence on mobile technology. As people are more conscious of the energy they require to operate, less time is spent idly scrolling through social media or watching videos online. This form of energy creation has eroded barriers of inequality of access, as everyone is equally capable of generating energy, whether it be through physically or mentally stimulating tasks. Energy creation provides everyone with the exact same opportunity to create as much or as little energy as they want, without any regard for their financial situation, age, gender, or education. The system can also not be overtly influenced by macro-environmental factors, such as politics or legal frameworks. Because of its highly personal nature, it is something everyone has access to.
#vegan is trending. A global shift towards plant-based eating, driven by the rise of social media, has led to a globally renewed awareness of the environmental benefits of plant-based diets. This renewed awareness drove the revitalized global appreciation, care, and respect for Mother Nature, driving the widespread use of renewable energy sources. The growing trend led to huge falls in agriculture behavior, leading to significant environmental benefits, but also serious economic deficiencies. Such economic deficiencies destabilized the success of the renewable electricity supply industry through decreasing investment. Failed technology began to paint the picture of the industry as a whole, and in effect, technology was incapable of capitalizing on the positive environmental movements of society to prevent the threat of climate change.